at a very playful age. I always suggest if you have a baby coon, have 2 of them, because that way they're not terrorizing your dogs or cats. They just play with each other, which is very smart because they will wear you out playing. But if they have each other, they keep each other busy. They also teach bite inhibition and proper play with other raccoons. So it's always smart to have 2 if you can. These 2 live in our house freely. The door's open most of the time. If they wanted to leave, they could get up and leave. That's how we do soft release. They have a pool outside that they play in, and we'll put minnows in there for them to catch minnows. I'm just helping them along the way, teaching them to fish. We'll get some crawdads and put them in there, teach them how to deal with crawdads, and just set them up as best we can. Teach them outside how to climb small trees and bushes first, and then they move to the big trees. Getting up is not the problem, it's learning how to get back down. So we start on small trees where we can retrieve them, getting up and down, and then we move to big trees. And it only takes once or twice, so we know they have the skill and they're good to go. If they can do it once, they can do it again. So they do really well that way, and they slowly will move out to the barn, because they'll get to the point where they won't use the litter box anymore. They'll start pooping all over the house, and we know that's time to move them out to the barn. And we feed them and give them fresh water out in the barn. And little by little, because they're boys especially, they'll just start moving away. And they'll be gone for longer and longer periods of time, and they'll just be gone. They'll release themselves back out into the wild when they're ready to start looking for their mates and find their own places to live out in the wilderness. We live right near Salamone River State Forest, which is a large protected area for them to go live in. So as long as they can avoid cars and stuff, coon hunting is not a huge deal around here. So they don't have much to fear from people other than cars. So if we can teach them to sort of stay away from the road as much as possible, that's great. Because that is a skill that they can learn, watching for cars. So we try to teach them that as much as possible, and hopefully set them up for happy, healthy lives out in the wilderness. These guys right now are straight up eating just fruits and veggies. They love bananas and apples and grapes, stuff like that. And then, but we can't give them all that because that's nothing really but sugar. And then the main bulk of their diet is dog and cat food. They eat a lot of that. And then we'll get them started on fish and fresh fish and crawdads here soon. And in the meantime, we'll be doing a lot of this, a lot of playing, a lot of craziness. Just teaching them how to defend themselves in fighting situations or in food situations. They can defend themselves, and also, oh, he just disappeared under the couch. And they can also defend themselves against big raccoons. So they have to learn these social behaviors as well as defensive behaviors. So playing is a good thing, and we're doing a lot of it.